Hi, John from Mr. Block Tutors Math. And today we're going to look at a problem where a student asks about trigonometry or finding a leg of a triangle when you know the hypotenuse. The problem they had is this problem. Let's see here. In a 45, 45, 90 triangle, what is the system for finding the side if the hypotenuse is given to you? If the hypotenuse is given. Well, let's look at a 45, 45, 90 triangle. There's the right angle, so then this would be 45 and 45. And just a simple check, 90 plus 45 plus 45 is 180. So my triangle's checking out. But in a 45, 45 degree right triangle, this side, because these two angles are equal, this side equals this side. So instead of A, B, and C, I could just write A, and C. And then my Pythagorean theorem, instead of A squared plus B squared equals C squared, my Pythagorean theorem will be A squared plus A squared equals C squared, or 2A squared equals C squared. Now look again what they want. What is the system for finding a side if the hypotenuse is given to you? So we want to solve for A here. So then A squared equals C squared over 2. Take the square root of both of these sides. And when you have a division underneath the square root sign, you can divide that up. So I have C squared over square root of 2. So A equals C, since the square root of C squared is C, over the square root of 2. There's your relationship or your system right there. So if I know, say, the hypotenuse, or C, if I know the hypotenuse is, say, 5, C is 5, what's the leg? A. A will be 5 divided by the square root of 2. And you can take your calculator and do that. Now, sometimes they'll say it this way, or almost all the time they'll say it this way. C times the square root of 2 over 2. Where does that come from? Well, 1 over the square root of 2 is equal to square root of 2 over 2. Why? Because an old rule in math is that you can't have a square root or a radical in the denominator. And you get rid of the denominator, you get rid of that radical by multiplying by the square root of 2 over square root of 2, which then is square root of 2 times 1 is square root of 2. Square root of 2 times square root of 2 would be square root of 4, which is just 2. That's how that is. But since we have calculators and use calculators, it's just as easy to take the hypotenuse and divide it by the square root of 2. So there's your relationship. Okay. You can find me at MrBlockTutorsMath.com, or send your questions to your math questions and I'll answer them for free. I'll just send you back the answers. mathmusicfarm@gmail.com, and explain to you why. And so we have questions that you can get answered, and or tutoring. And tutoring I charge for, but you can look that up on your Mr. Block Tutors Math. Thanks. We'll see you.